Hi guys, thank you very much for being a part of today's class. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, today we'll be looking at how to process an expatriate quota and business permit in Nigeria for government and international NGO contracts in Nigeria. Okay, before we proceed, I want us to take a quick look at what expatriate quota and business permit is all about. It simply means whereby the Federal Ministry of Interior, through the Nigerian Immigration Services, regulates and monitor the influx of foreign businesses and workers into Nigeria. So anybody who is desirous of bringing in foreign businesses and also workers in Nigeria must apply for an expatriate quota and business permit. Okay, the next question that we have to, very important that we have to address is, why is expatriate quota and business permit important for the execution of government and international NGO contracts in Nigeria? And I will answer that there are basically two reasons why it is important. The very first reason is because the company will have access to skilled foreign labor. And most companies, once they have a contract in Nigeria, there will be need for them to import a machinery or a large volume of foreign currency for the execution of such a contract. So in a situation whereby you have imported a machinery into Nigeria and you need the services of a certain skilled person in order to man such machinery, or you have brought in a large volume of foreign currency in order to execute a government or international NGO contract, then there will be need for you to source for foreign skilled labor anywhere in the world in order for you to accomplish such a contract. That is why you need an expatriate quota in order for you to execute such a contract. And also, compliance is to the Nigerian Immigration Act and also the immigration rules is very important, because if you have a contract and then you want to achieve that through the legal means, you must apply for expatriate quota so that you will not be going contrary to the law. Okay, now let's proceed. We will now be looking at the pre-application processes. What are those things that you have to put in place before you can make an application for an expatriate quota in Nigeria? The very first thing that you have to do is to make sure that the business is already registered as a limited liability company, because a business name cannot be issued an expatriate quota. And also, the company, the share capital of the company must be up to 10 million naira and above. If it's not up to 10 million naira, then the ministry will query the application and then expect you to go back to the Corporate Affairs Commission and make an application for it to be increased to 10 million naira. And also, if you are going into a joint venture agreement with a foreign investor, it is better before you even make the application that will bring in the foreign experts into Nigeria. It's better for you to protect yourself by drafting a joint venture agreement that will show the ministry that you already have a business that you need the foreign investors to come into Nigeria to invest in. Those are the things that you must put in place before you make an application for expatriate quota. And then the application process is online. If you want to apply for an expatriate quota in Nigeria, it used to be offline, but now it has to commence online. And for you to do that, you have to visit the website of the ministry, and it's eCityBiz. It's on your screen, ecitybiz.interior.gov.ng. And also, if you make an application and you want to follow up and know the stage where your application is at the moment, you will also have to visit ecitybiz.interior.gov.ng/expatriate approval search, and There you'll be expected to key in the RC number of the company so that they will now tell you this is the stage where this application is right now, so that you can know how to follow up there. And now let's look at the required document. What are those documents that you need in order for your application to succeed at the Ministry of Interior for an Expatriate Quota and Business Permit? The very first thing you have to do is that you get your company's letterheaded paper, you make the application, and you address it to the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Interior. The office is in Area 1, Abuja. And then once you do that, the next thing that you have to do, you put together your incorporation documents. And incorporation documents are the certificate of incorporation issued by the Corporate Affairs Commission upon the completion of the incorporation process, and also a status report will be issued to you. And if it's an older company, then you will have your CAC 7, CAC 2, and also the CAC 1.1. And also another document that is very key for them to know the area of business where your company is into is your memorandum and articles of association. These documents are issued by the Corporate Affairs Commission, and presently it is issued online, so there won't be need for you to even scan them, so you can just upload from where you stored it on your device. Then the next thing that you have to put in place is your feasibility report. This report, they take it very seriously because it shows the viability of the work, the contract that you need expatriates to come into Nigeria, to know if the business is viable. And then the next thing is your tax clearance certificate. Very key, very important. Without it, your application will not be viable. Okay, and then the bank reference letter is also an indispensable document that you must put in place so that the ministry will know that you have a bank at the moment. And also the lease agreement, you cannot do without it, because there must be a premises where you are carrying out your business from at the moment. You know, there must be a place. And also if you have a C of O where you purchased a property, you can also include it to show that you are carrying out your business from somewhere. Just like I mentioned earlier, a joint venture agreement, that is if you are into a joint partnership with a foreign investor. So it is very key that you show them that, okay, I'm into a partnership with a foreign investor, and this is the agreement to that effect. And once you have done that, the last but not the least, which is very important and key, is evidence of capital and machinery importation. Most companies, just like I explained earlier, you want to execute a contract and then you are bringing in some machineries and also some capital. You have to show evidence that you moved the capital into a legal means, and also you imported the machinery through a legal channel, so that your application will scale. So once you have all these documents that I have stated, you attach it together with your application, and then you upload on the ministry's portal so that your application can commence from there. Okay, what's the timeline for approval? The timeline is let's say between 6 to 8 weeks. The reason being that it's a fresh application. It goes to the minister and the bureaucracy that is associated with a ministry. So it's passed through a lot of tables before it gets to the minister's office. That's why it takes this long. And also for you to even achieve this timeline of 6 to 8 weeks, you have to visit. After you have submitted your application online, you must visit the ministry. Very important, very key if you really want to achieve this. And also you must set out certain amount of money for your PR for you to achieve this timeline. You cannot do without this. Take it from a professional. I have experienced it, and that's why I am advising you to that effect. Okay, what are the common challenges that you will meet there? When you make your application, and the ministry, they are in the habit of reducing number of slots. If, for instance, if you need 20 or 10 expatriates in Nigeria, it's better for you to make it 20, because if you make it 10, nobody's going to give you 10, no matter how you do. So it's better for you to make it 20, so that even if they reduce it to 15, you can still pay for the 10 and then reject the 5 that was added. So nobody will compel you to pay for the 15. You can just pay for the 10 that you need. So it's very important for you to inflate it, so that once they reduce it, you still get what you want. If you don't do that, you end up not getting exactly what you want. And also, you have to try as much as you can to, just like I said, earmark a certain amount of money. It has to be reasonable. It has to be reasonable for your PRs, so that you can be able to process your application. That is what bureaucracy is all about. And you have to try as much as you can to see that your application receives the attention that it's required. If not, you will suffer a series of queries which will frustrate your application. Okay, let's proceed. Let's look at the benefit. What are the benefits that are associated with you having an expatriate quota? The very first benefit is legal compliance. You are in compliance with the law. What regulates expatriate quota in Nigeria is the Nigerian Immigration Act and also the immigration rules. So if you apply through the right channel, you have complied with the law. And also, it gives you, expatriate quota gives you access to wider range of skilled labor. Some government contract requires certain skills. So expatriate quota gives you that ability to source for the best from any part of the world. And once you do that, it improves the reputation of your company. They will know that this company, they attract the best. So people will give you money. And when you attract the best, automatically it enhances opportunity for your business to grow. It gives you, massive business growth, because people will know that these people, they attract the best. And once you attract the best, definitely the best will patronize your business. That's the reason why you have to apply for expatriate quota when you have international NGO contract or government contract in Nigeria, so that you can be able to, use the best skill to utilize to execute such contracts. Okay. So I have given you a breakdown of what it takes in order for you to make an application for expatriate quota and business permit when you have a government contract and also an international NGO contract in Nigeria. And it helps to expand your business. That's what expatriate quota does for you. It helps to expand your business, and also it helps to give your company a good reputation, because any business that attracts the best minds in the world will definitely attract the best clients. And also, following the due process will help your company avoid distractions from the law, because if you don't process your expatriate quota through the due process of the law, it will distract your business, because the law will keep on stopping you for you to do the right thing. And also, most importantly, EB being a business support service company, what we do is we help businesses to achieve these ends. So if you desire for us to help you process an expatriate quota, we will do that for you with ease. Okay, thank you very much. We have come to the end of today's class, and also I will enjoy you to join me this Thursday by 12 noon for a live masterclass on how to win multi-million naira government and international NGO contracts in Nigeria, even if you are a novice without any connection at the moment. Though we will still show you how you can be able to build that connection and then succeed in contracts in Nigeria. And the venue is online, and I will send you an invitation link upon registration at www.ebid.com.ng/ webinar. I repeat, www.ebit.com.ng/webinar. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you there.